Hi and welcome to my channel again. My name is Lorena. I'm a single mom of two, and in this video I'm going to talk about how to stay fit as a busy woman. Now let's face it, we are always running low on time. We are always repeating ourselves, I don't have time to do this, I don't have time to do that. And the reason I made this video is exactly that, because right now I am in the middle of a car line situation to pick up my daughters from school. So I just wanted to prove my point that if we can get organized, if we can do all of these tips that I'm going to give you, your life gets so much easier and so much better. And not only that, you will actually find the time to get fit. And it is really important because first you need to do everything for yourself. Like you need to put yourself first in order for you to be a better person, feel better as a woman, better mom, a better wife, and better everything in general. So before you come in to take on any roles that you're usually taking society, as we always do as women, just take care of yourself first. This is the main thing, and this is what I want you to do and what I want you to reflect when you think about the things that you need to be doing to stay fit as a woman nowadays. Okay, so here we go. Number one, you gotta ditch the all or nothing mentality. You really do, girl. I get it. We all have been there, trying to do it all, trying to do it perfectly, trying to follow the workout routine, whatever training plan we are doing it, and the minute something gets wrong, the minute we miss a few days, we just crash and cancel the whole week and weeks and months ahead. You need to stop that. Why? Because that's not real, right? We are gonna have days where you're 100%, it's only gonna be 20%. You know what I'm saying? And on that specific day, if you gave your 20%, then that's your 100%, and you gotta learn how to be okay with it. Because I always say, it's better to have 15-minute workout to get in 20 minutes, 10 minutes even, than doing nothing. And you gotta take that as a win. So focus on the little things that you can do on certain days that are too overwhelmed or you're struggling too much, and then go ahead with the same routine and plan that you had. Just because you fell short a few times, it doesn't mean you have to cancel the next weeks ahead or months or so. That's the reason why you're not seeing any progress in the first place. Number two, you gotta prepare and organize according to your lifestyle and your work and life schedule. I cannot address this enough. You have to organize your training according to your reality. It's not real that you follow influencers, online coaches, these people, right? And you're following their advice according to what they show you you should be doing, according to what they do. Even myself, I share always my get ready or my routines and all of that, but honestly, your routine and your schedule should be only made for you and tailored to your needs, considering your lifestyle, everything that you do. So you cannot be following someone else's routine, morning routine, because it's very overwhelming. I often see many women following morning routines and schedules that are very hard to follow because they don't have the time. So what happens is that they get very overwhelmed. You gotta wake up at 5 a.m., you gotta do a morning meditation, you gotta do the lemon water, you gotta do all these things that all of a sudden they don't have any time to do so. And it's very exhausting. I invite you to be real about what you can do with the time that you have and make it the best. Very effective. Number three, plan your meals ahead with time. That means you're gonna have to do some meal prepping over the weekend and always be organized to avoid ordering from Uber Eats, ordering food that you don't like, and that, you know, is fast, convenient, but it doesn't contribute to your fitness goal. Stuff like, you know, getting the fastest thing that you have on the fridge, probably not the most nutritional food. neither for you or your children, and that's when you fell off doing all of these things because it's exhausting. But if you get organized, if you take Sunday for meal prep, if you do a few proteins and stack them up, and all you need to do is to plan what you're going to combine them with, the carbs and veggies, during the week, then you can have full meals that you can grab and go. Have always snacks with you. I always bring very yummy snacks that are great for me, that they're gonna keep me away from being hungry. That way you're always, eating a little bit between meals. So for example, right now I have coconut water here in my car that I'm sitting in the car line waiting for my kids to pick them up. I have rice cookies. I always bring, some sort of snacks, some fruit, nuts. You can bring with you wherever you go. Actually, you can bring with you anything, and it's gonna make it so much easier. That way, when you make it to the main meal of your day, being that lunch, dinner, whatever, or even breakfast, you at least have something on your stomach and you are not desperate to eat anything. So you don't grab the things that are not the most nutritious for you. Number 4, be mindful with the time that you have. Time is the only currency. You don't know what's left. You don't know the balance. So be mindful with your time. I always say this. If you're here with, like me, in a car line waiting for your kids, most likely all parents here are on their phones with the coffee on hand, just sitting in this line for 1 hour, okay? So if you have 1 hour of your day, what can you do with that time that can actually help you achieve your goals, even in fitness? So even if it is, a book that you can bring, read the book. Even if it is a podcast that you're listening in, listen to the podcast, work on your mindset. Even if it's, just try to disconnect from this world for a few minutes and meditate in the car or do something else. All of that, believe it or not, adds to your routine and adds to how you're feeling throughout the day. This is the reason why most of the women I've talked to and work with crash in the afternoon, because they're sick and tired and they just keep getting the dopamine hits all day long. So on short periods of times, and right now I wouldn't call short being in a car line for 1 hour, 1 hour on your phone scrolling social media, mindlessly. Social media can be a great place if you follow the right people, if you consume good content, but don't do it for too long. I'm begging you, please restrict social media from your phone and try to connect outside, try to do something else for you, especially if you're sitting in a car and pretty much you have no alternative but to be seated here and wait until the kids are out of the school. Number 5, prioritize a vet routine schedule. I always say this, your morning routine actually starts the night before. Believe it or not, when you leave your clothes ready, when you stay away from your phone at 9 p.m. and don't consume more blue light, when you go to bed on ease and you do the winding down and try to get to your bed as relaxed as possible, this is when your morning routine actually starting, because you have less friction when that alarm in the morning goes on and you're less likely to snooze it. So please be mindful of what you're doing in the evening. Everything that you do counts. For me, it is very important to put the clothes ready, to leave everything ready so I don't have an excuse to skip my workout in the morning. Number 6, when life gets very overwhelming and you cannot do your workout and you have to skip it, a thing that has helped me and many women I work with is just try to squeeze whatever you can squeeze in the middle of another activity. So for example, if you are getting a shower, maybe you can squeeze 50 squats during the shower. If you are cooking the dinner, maybe you can sneak in 20 abs while you are cooking the dinner. So it's the little things, even though you think it doesn't add, it does add, and it actually makes you feel better because you did something. Okay, so instead of feeling bad because you couldn't work out or you missed the plan, you missed the day, try to do something, even if it's a little walk, to take a little rest. You'll be amazed and surprised of the results. Sometimes before dinner, I'm very overwhelmed with, the getting ready for dinner, getting ready for bedtime as well that we do before having dinner. So the best I do sometimes is just, I'm going to take a walk for 5 minutes. So I get out of the house with the dog or by myself and I walk for 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes. I'm pretty sure you have 5 minutes, right? Yes, you do. So try that the next time. And number 7 precisely comes from this. Like I always say, you have 5 minutes. So for people and women especially who tell me, I don't have time, Lorena, I can't do it. How do you do it? Like, if you want to get into meditation, for example, and I know it's a very, very important thing, and I'm talking about mindfulness and meditation because it really helps you with the stress and the overwhelm that you feel as a busy woman. And you have to do something that can release that stress that you have from being so busy, so you are more calm and you can do other activities. So most of the times we're not doing anything at all to release the stress and the overwhelm. And we are in this vicious cycle of not doing anything and not doing workouts and not doing what we know we have to do because we're very stressed. And obviously, we're not doing anything to fix it. So if you can add to your routine 5 minutes as soon as you wake up of a meditation, very simple. I have a very good one here, by the way. You can just try to disconnect for 5 minutes before you even grab your phone, before you even start your morning routine. And it's gonna do wonders for you. It's definitely gonna impact your health. It's gonna actually help you to manage the stress, to cope better. And that is very huge. And last but not least, number 8, ditch the coping mechanisms that they're not working for you. Yeah, this is a very difficult one, but I guess we can jump into dumb scrolling again because we already talked about that and it's a waste of time, but actually it is also a coping mechanism. So ditch the coping mechanisms for your stress. Sometimes we're stressed and we don't know what to do, so we go in the phone, we lose more hours. Sometimes we are stressed and we don't know what to do, we open a bottle of wine and we drink the whole bottle. Sometimes we are stressed and we don't know what to do and we drink another coffee because we think it's going to give us more energy and we're going to be more energized. All of those things are actually making it worse. So please ditch all of the bad coping mechanisms that you know you have. You know exactly what they are. These attitudes can be very addictive and it can be very, very harmful for you to see some progress and to feed fitness into your routine. If you're already very busy, it's not going to get any better when you add these coping mechanisms to your life. It's actually going to make it worse. And that's simply what we don't want. And that's about it. All of the 8 powerful tips. These were the 8 tips that I got from you today for you women to get fit as a busy mom. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you can relate to it. I'm still, by the way, sitting here in the car line situation. It's been roughly 30 minutes now. And yes, if I can give you an example of what the things that you should be doing and the things that you can do, and you can take that and start applying it today, awesome. That is exactly the goal of this video. And I am a single mom of 2. I have worked my way up to find a way to stay fit. I built six packs ab after, having two kids. So I know very, very well all of the little things that can contribute for you to have that dream body that you want. But not only that, to actually enjoy health, to be strong, to have confidence, to feel good on your body, to feel good naked, to feel good on your skin, and to do all of these things with the most energy so you can give that energy to your kids. If you like this video and you found it valuable, please subscribe. I'm gonna be posting more of this. And also take a look at my video here talking about how you can take a step forward and become a part of my free community. If you want to discuss your personal situation and you want me to address a game plan for you so we can work on your fitness goal, please click the link below and schedule a call with me so I know how can I better help you. Bye and see you in the next one.